excitement and Christmas cheer of the all-new Walt Disney World Very Merry Christmas Parade, live from the Magic Kingdom in Florida. Coming to you live from the Walt Disney World Resort in Florida, a Disney Christmas extravaganza with season's greetings to all of America, Canada, South America, Europe, and servicemen and women around the world. The all-new 1989 Walt Disney World Very Merry Christmas Parade. Join our parade hosts, Mickey Mouse.
Hiya, folks.
Minnie Mouse.
Merry Christmas.
And the whole Disney gang. Along with Joan London, Alan Thicke, Kermit the Frog, and Regis Philbin at Walt Disney World in Florida. Plus, from Disneyland in California, meet Growing Pains' Joanna Kearns, Family Ties' Mark Price, and Major Dad's Whitney Kershaw for a coast-to-coast Disney Christmas celebration. Take a trip to a galaxy far, far away. Celebrate Christmas Disney style with the Mickey Mouse Club. Join a sun and sand Christmas vacation with Santa's elves at Typhoon Lagoon. Come along with Kermit the Frog for a sleigh ride at the Disney MGM Studios theme park. Say hello to Ariel, the Little Mermaid. Celebrate Disneyland's 35th anniversary. And catch all the magic and excitement of an all-new Disney Christmas parade, packed with new floats, new music, and lots of new surprises. Now, let's go down to the Magic Kingdom as the University of Florida Gator Marching Band kicks off the festivities.
Christmas, everybody. I'm Joan London. Are you crimping Santa?
Happy holidays. I'm Alan Thicke, along with our parade co-hosts, Mickey and Minnie Mouse.
Yeah, they're going to be along in just a moment. We are here live in the Magic Kingdom in Florida, and really, you can feel the excitement in the air. Every Christmas morning it's like this.
Yes, it's an all-new parade this year, too.
Yeah.
All of your favorite Disney characters.
Plus, lots of new surprises. And don't forget, we're also going to be visiting Disneyland in California for a celebration. So we want you to stay right where you are, because we will be back with all the Christmas Disney magic, and we are getting set for the biggest Disney Christmas celebration ever.
Santa's looking
That's
good.
Right over here, please, a little bit. Yeah, there you go.
The Walt Disney World Very Merry Christmas Parade, brought to you by the Kissimmee St. Cloud Resort Area, for the best room rates outside the gates of the Walt Disney World Vacation Kingdom. And Premier, the official cruise line of Walt Disney World, with the exclusive cruise and Disney Week. We'll be back for more of the Walt Disney World Very Merry Christmas Parade.
People are always asking me, where's the Kissimmee St. Cloud Resort Area? Can you believe it? Well, we're the best place to stay in Central Florida. If you're visiting the Walt Disney World Resort, SeaWorld, Boardwalk and Baseball, or Kennedy Space Center. And that's just the start of the fun. In Little Darling's Rock and Roll Palace, you can rock the night away with 50 stars live on stage. Cheer spend nights jousting on horseback and enjoy the feast at medieval times. Join the troops for some Western food, fun, and shopping up for liberty. Even come face to face with some real gators at the Gatorland Zoo. At Watermania, pool out in Florida's largest wave pool. Would I kid you? Kissimmee St. Cloud is in the middle of everything, with thousands of hotel rooms and campsites. What more could you want? Except a free brochure, right? So call now. I'm waiting.
When you wish upon a star. The official cruise line of Walt Disney World brings you the cruise that comes with a Walt Disney World vacation free. 3 full days include hotel, rental car, and admission to it all, with a luxury 4-night cruise to the Bahamas from Central Florida. Ask your travel agent about Premier Cruise Line's Cruise and Walt Disney World Week, the magic vacation combination.
National, the official car rental company of Walt Disney World and Disneyland, wish you and your family a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 1989 Walt Disney World Very Merry Christmas Parade.
Yes, we're coming to you live from the Magic Kingdom.
And, you know, this is actually the 7th annual Very Merry Christmas Parade.
But this year, all new music and new floats, and, of course, handsome Prince Regis again.
Oh, that's right. Well, we shouldn't waste a moment. Let's go down to Main Street, USA, and catch all the excitement with Regis Philbin. Hi, Regis.
Hey, thanks, Alan. Thanks, Joan. I'm here on Main Street, USA for the start of the big parade. And you can't believe how excited these folks are. Oh, yeah, sure. They wouldn't miss being here on the Magic Kingdom on Christmas Day. Everybody having a wonderful time here in the sunshine. Walt Disney World. Now, I've just learned that some celebrities may be in the... You look familiar, but no celebrity. But anyway, maybe there is a celebrity here. Why, yes, look who's here. Ladies and gentlemen, what luck. Here's Kermit the Frog, everybody. Yeah,
Merry holidays. Yes, and happy holidays to you too, Regis.
Welcome to Walt Disney World. Kermit, I understand that you and the Muppets will be coming here this spring.
Yeah, actually, this is going to be our new home down here.
Really? Will this be the first time you'll be at Walt Disney World?
Well, no, people don't realize it, but actually, we came close to working with Disney many times in the past.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. You know, when they first did Sleeping Beauty, Miss Piggy was going to play the part, but they couldn't get her to sit still and keep quiet.
I can imagine. Too bad about that.
Yeah, and then when they did Snow White, Gonzo had the part of one of the dwarves, but at the last minute, they cut the part of Smelly.
Cut the part of Smelly. What a shame.
Yeah.
Well, tell me, Kermit, what exactly will you and the Muppets be doing here at Walt Disney World?
Well, we're going to be at the Disney MGM Studios, and we're going to be making movies and putting on shows.
Things going smoothly?
They're just great. Mickey's been wonderful, and the only problem is that Miss Piggy has requested a particular dressing room.
Oh, really, just like her. Well, what does she have in mind?
Well, she wants Cinderella's castle.
Yeah, well, good luck on that one.
Hey, well, listen, I got to be going because I'm going to do a sleigh ride down at the studios. I'll see you later, okay?
See you later, Kermit.
Okay.
Say goodbye to Kermit, everybody. What a crowd this is. Anyway, nice talking to Kermit. And wait a minute, what's this I hear? There is great music in the air, Christmas music, and that can mean only one thing. Here comes the all-new 1989 Walt Disney Very Merry Christmas Day Parade. Right over there, everybody. Hey!
And thank you, Regis. Thank you, Kermit. And here comes the parade, led by our 2 little elves. And who are those guys on horseback?
Well, those are the knights on horseback, of course, reminding us of the days of knights and the nights of days and the nights of chivalry. And, of course, they wore that armor and when they were first learning to ride in case they hit a tree.
Wait. They wore that when they went to battle.
Well, you might be right, but I don't have the facts. I just, you're here to keep me on track, Joan. They certainly look resplendent, I think. There's no arguing with that.
And all throughout this parade, you're going to be seeing costumes like that, many of them made right here. And what is it? Isn't it the largest costume department in the world?
This is at Walt Disney World.
That shot right now you're seeing down Main Street, USA. Our hosts of this parade.
Of course, the Lady Di and Prince Charles of Disney World.
Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. And look who's there with them. My little Lindsay and Jamie are riding in the carriage with them. They're so excited about this.
Mickey and Minnie got top billing this year over your children.
I thought that would be a good idea.
What a thrill for them. And for all the kids lining the parade route this morning, what did you get Mickey for Christmas? What do you get a mouse for Christmas?
I don't know. What do you get a mouse for Christmas, Alan?
I didn't have the answer to that one either. Cheese, I guess.
A cordon.
A tartan of Camembert, or put under their brie tree.
All right. This is the band coming down Main Street right now, led by Major Mike Davis, who's, I think, been leading this parade every year for the last 7 years, I think.
He's getting good at it. Music adds to the excitement, of course, for us every Christmas morning.
And I will tell you people at home that the folks down here visiting Disney World have been lined up out of the gate since, I think, 6 o'clock this morning, waiting to get in so that they can get their position right along the parade route that comes from Frontierland right down through Main Street. And it is quite a sight out there with all the garlands. And you see Cinderella's castle there at the back of Main Street.
Christmas carols in the background.
Now, this is Cinderella's court dancing group, which can only mean one thing, Alan.
Well, Cinderella must be nearby, Jim.
Can't be too far behind.
I got her some glass tennis shoes.
For anyone coming down here and going to the Disney MGM Studios theme park, you can now take a backstage tour, and you are taken right alongside the costume department, and you can see where a lot of these costumes are being sewn.
Yes.
Of course, Pearlie and Susan, I imagine.
They do most of the work.
Yes. They had a little something to do with
cold
these.
days making short johns for the dwarfs.
There she is, Alan. Cinderella.
As beautiful as ever.
In her glass carriage. She is, of course, the reigning queen of the Magic Kingdom.
Regis has a live, hard-hitting interview, I think, here with Cinderella. Regis?
Go ahead, Reg.
All right, Merry Christmas, Cinderella.
Merry Christmas, Regis.
You look absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I'm having a wonderful time.
Well, I know you got to get back by midnight, right?
That's right, I do.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Ah, Merry Christmas to Cinderella. Did you know that her real name was Ella? But when she finished her chores, she would sit among all the chimney cinders to keep warm, so everyone just started calling her Cinderella.
You see the 6 small white ponies pulling that former pumpkin? You can hear the mini Winnie up here from those little guys. Beautiful carriage.
Ah, there's the handsome prince.
Standing guard this morning. Taking care of his lady.
And he would marry no one but the woman who fit that glass slipper.
Now, where's the fairy go?
There she is on the back of the coach.
Of course. She was the one who turned that pumpkin into a coach.
Now, the castle float is coming down Main Street right now.
And the Royal Guard, all decked out in blue.
Now, I believe that they are announcing the arrival of Sleeping Beauty.
Yes, even she couldn't sleep this morning with all the excitement on Christmas morning.
Yes, this is Sleeping Beauty's Royal Ice Palace there.
The tallest in the parade, Joe.
What is it, about 16, 17?
17 feet high.
So it just fits underneath all the garlands there.
Just barely. Of course, not everyone was good to Cinderella. She has those...
The good fairies?
Yes, the 3 good fairies. The step fairies raised her, and her name was Aurora, right?
That's right.
Sleeping Beauty.
They kept her
Raised
out
her
there in
until
the
she was
forest all that
16.
time. There is so much color and excitement in this all-new parade. It's really great. A lot of things new this year.
Yes, and of course, everyone lives happily ever after at Disney World, as you can see with most of our characters.
And this is the all-new Christmas parade this year, and it's just the beginning, though.
Yes, well, we have the trip to Typhoon Lagoon Park. Kermit the Frog is going to be over at the Studio Theme Park, and the elves over at Typhoon Lagoon are on a well-deserved vacation.
So we'll be right back. Stay with us.
Coming up next, Alan travels to a galaxy far, far away and meets up with C-3PO and R2-D2. We'll be back in a moment.
This is something different. The body panels will never rust. The seats can be arranged to seat up to 7. And ask yourself, have you ever traveled like this before? Meet the new Family Lumina APV. When it comes to new ideas for the family, nobody's winning like. The heartbeat of America, that's today's Chevrolet.
Deja vu.
You just bought that.
Somebody stole it.
I set down the package to help Megan, and when I turned around, it was gone.
Is it gone, Daddy?
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Didn't you use American Express?
You mean that's it? It's automatic?
Whatever you buy with the American Express card is covered, Mr. Wilcox. Even gifts.
Oh, we were counting on that.
Lost, stolen, or damaged, having a way to protect the things you buy. McDonald's Happy Meals now feature a funny fry friend in disguise to sneak up and take your fries.
No way!
Look, a space zombie.
What space zombie?
Enjoy a Happy Meal with your kid at McDonald's.
Give me back my fries.
The high spirits of '89 captured in People's year-end double issue, featuring the 25 most intriguing people of the year, plus what to wear to court, some unforgettable all-time greats, and much, much more in this big year-end double issue of People.
Monday. MacGyver is not an assassin. He's framed for murder and stalked by the real killer.
I need your help.
MacGyver, Monday.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome back to the Very Merry Christmas Parade. We are coming to you live this Christmas morning from Walt Disney World in Florida.
And later on, we'll visit Disneyland in California for a coast-to-coast Disney Christmas celebration. Right now, still lots of excitement. You can hear it down on Main Street. Let's take a look.
Well, either I'm going quackers or I can see DuckTales coming down Main Street.
No, you're right. That's Webigail, Launchpad, Huey, Dewey, and Louie from DuckTales. Let's have a listen.
That was great. I would say that that performance was just ducky, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, as long as one of us says it.
All right, here come the characters from Pinocchio. Up there with Pinocchio, you'll see Geppetto, who, of course, always wished for a real boy to love and take care of.
Yes, but what about Stromboli? Remember that mean puppeteer who threw Pinocchio in a cage and wasn't going to let him out?
Well, yeah. Unfortunately, though, Jiminy Cricket saved him, right?
Who have you got there? Foul Fellow?
They're all there. In fact, I think I see Foul Fellow and Gideon. He, of course, took Pinocchio off to an island and tried to turn him into a mule. Remember that?
Yes, but Pinocchio had to prove himself good and true if he wanted to become a real boy.
And Jiminy was always there to save him. And there he is this morning.
Twice, want to find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. So be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out, you better not buy, better not fall, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
All right, Jiminy. Saved Pinocchio and his entire nose. And they lived happily ever after.
real favorite of all the kids out here.
Well, some great songs, too. Give a little whistle. When You Wish Upon a Star from that film. Christmas at Disney World. It's a tradition for us.
You bet it is.
Having fun this year?
I'm having a great time.
I sure am. I also had a pretty exciting trip earlier in my visit here.
Yes, and where might that have been?
Well, as you know, Walt Disney World is the world's #1 vacation destination. Yeah. But did you know that very soon folks will be able to take off for galaxies far, far away on Star Tours? They'll leave from the Disney MGM Studios theme park right here at Walt Disney World. Now, did I say Star Toons?
Yes.
Cartoons. Star Tours opens in January, but I said I knew Regis Philbin personally, and boom, VIP time. I got a sneak preview.
Star Tours Flight 1119, non-stop service to Endor, is now ready for boarding at gate number 1. All passengers, please proceed to the boarding area immediately.
Hey! You there? Excuse me. Hello? I'm talking to you.
Talking to me?
Yes, you. Are you very mechanical?
No, you're mechanical. I'm human. And I came here for some R&R, and that's rest and relaxation, not repairs and remodeling.
Well, I was just wondering if you could tell me where this goes.
You try right in there.
Well, thanks for trying to help me out, and you have a nice flight. I'll figure this out. Eventually.
I hope so. I'm getting a little nervous about this whole thing.
Attention, please. All droids leaving the system must be cleared by customs control. That's required for all droids.
Stand by for final systems check. Forward lights. Check. Deflector shield. Check. Laser cannons. Check. I said check on. Shut them down before you blow up the whole place.
Whoa! Hey, I don't know how far it is to Endor, but you kids are going to have some big-time frequent flyer miles.
Your attention, please. All interplanetary travelers must have a current passport and the necessary visas prior to leaving the spaceport. Passengers requiring assistance.
Finally, a little rest and relaxation.
Thank you. 45, you're going the wrong way. Stop immediately.
R2, light speed to Endor.
We're 24, I'm going in. Cover me.
Are we here?
Passengers holding confirmed tickets for
I
flight
loved
124 should check with the
I wasn't
nearest
afraid.
Star Tours agent.
I want to do it again.
Coming up, celebrate Christmas with Santa's elves at Walt Disney World's spectacular new water park, Typhoon Lagoon, when the Walt Disney World Very Merry Christmas Parade returns.
The official cruise line of Walt Disney World brings you the cruise that comes with a Walt Disney World vacation free. 3 full days include hotel, rental car, and admission to it all, with a luxury 4-night cruise to the Bahamas from Central Florida. Ask your travel agent about Premier Cruise Line's Cruise and Walt Disney World Week, the magic vacation combination.
Where's the one place in Orlando where the forecast calls for bright, sunny skies with occasional showers?
Thank you.
Some of the snacks you can buy at SeaWorld are so good.
you'll want to share them with a friend. Visit our dolphin feeding pool.
Its strength is legendary. It's virtually indestructible. Nothing works like Reynolds Wrap. There's a foil so strong. When it comes to cooking, it really cleans up. Nothing works like Reynolds Wrap.
Welcome back, everyone, to a spectacular Disney Christmas celebration, the Very Merry Christmas Parade, coming to you live from the Magic Kingdom in Florida.
And what a great place to celebrate the holidays. We've got lots more parade coming your way, but first, let's go back down to Main Street with Regis Philbin and see what's happening. Reg, you there?
Hey, thank you, Joan. Down here on Main Street, the crowd just loving this parade, right? Yeah. Buffalo Bills ball, everybody. And look at this guy right here. We've had some cold weather here in Florida. It's beginning to warm up, but this guy's overdoing it. How are you? Fine. Nice to see you. Now, listen, everybody. Beginning next year, the folks at Epcot Center can actually vote for who they think the greatest person of the century was. Anybody from Einstein to Babe Ruth, all right? Now, who would you vote for?
Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth, great. And you?
Me? Babe Ruth.
Yes, why did I say Babe Ruth? The greatest person of the century, lady.
Walt Disney.
Hey, that's what I was going to say.
All right, fine. In any event, here is the chairman of the Walt Disney Company, Michael Eisner, to tell you more about the person of the century.
Thank you, Regis, and Merry Christmas to one and all. I just want to take a few minutes this Christmas morning to tell you a little about what I believe is one of the most significant projects on which the Walt Disney Company has ever embarked. Beginning January 1st at the Epcot Pole and Epcot Center at Walt Disney World, we will begin asking you to vote for a person of the century, the person you feel has had the greatest impact on the 20th century. The balloting will continue through December 15th, 1999. Then on January 1st, the year 2000, at 12 noon in Epcot Center, I will have the honor of announcing the person of the century is elected by you. In addition, special person of the century honors will also be announced in the following categories: government, military, science, medicine, education, business, sports, entertainment, literature, and the arts. Much work on this project is already underway. We are looking at a list of nominees submitted by 2,500 universities around the world. The time, effort, and dedication the universities have expended is greatly appreciated. I will periodically report to you on the process and progress of this exciting dramatic program. Be sure to watch for continuing information in magazines, on radio and television, and in your local newspapers. And most importantly, we want you to be a part of the Epcot Poll Person of the Century. I want to wish each and every one of you a most happy holiday season, and may the 90s be your best decade ever. And now, back to the Very Merry Christmas Parade.
And thank you, Michael Eisner, and thank you, Regis. Here comes the Calliope down Main Street. Look at that.
That Calliope was with Walt Disney on the opening day of Disneyland 35 years ago, before our time, Joan. Next year, Disneyland is celebrating their 35th anniversary with a giant party.
Now, if you see those guys kind of jiggling around up there, that thing has no springs, so they really know the meaning of Rough Rider.
Well, it was built in 1907. Walt Disney saw it in the 40s and bought it. Just impulse buying.
Look who's there, Snow White and the gang.
Oh, yes, the fairest maiden of all.
Remember how Snow White's jealous stepmother sent her out into the forest to be killed, but then the kind woodsman set her free, and she found her little friends. Redeem yourself. Can you name them?
Everybody join us now with Frosty.
Happy soul, with a corncob pipe and a button nose and two eyes made out of coal.
Hey!
Frosty the snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found. For when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. Oh, Frosty the snowman was alive as he could be.
And the children say he could laugh and play just the same as you and me. Hey, thumpity, 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 your
oh, this is fast. Hey! I got the haze.
There she
Frosty's
is.
gonna melt singing it.
All right, now try it again. Can you name the seven dwarfs?
Of course. Well, I don't quite get it right, but this year maybe. Happy, Grumpy, Cranky, Funky, Curly, Larry, and LaToya.
No, Doc and Dopey, Grumpy, Happy.
Sleepy is
Sleepy
there.
is Sleepy right there, and of course Sneaky and Bashful are out there as well.
I'll get him next year.
you and me.
Look at that shot
Beautiful.
down Main Street. Dancing dwarfs.
What'll they take up next? You sounded pretty good with Frosty. You got that tall.
I'm going to take a lot of. I'm sure I'll take a lot of ribbon for that later. Oh, now here's one of my little Sarah's favorite, Winnie the Pooh.
And Tigger too.
No one eats more honey than Pooh Bear, right?
Kisser once for me.
Well, we try at Christmas time, though.
In case you didn't hear.
Oh my golly, a holly jolly Christmas.
Now the real name of Pooh, do you know that?
Grumpy.
Edward Bear. No, Pooh's never grumpy.
Holly jolly Christmas.
And his best friend is Tigger, who's right out there on the street with him. And Eeyore is also out there.
What about the owl?
I think the owl's up on the float. There's Kanga.
Yes.
With little Ruse in his tummy.
Little couch, that built-in car seat.
There's the owl right there.
And there's the owl. Sure, looking wise and old. But dancing up a storm this Christmas morn.
And of course, dancing trees, just to round things off.
Everybody dances.
I heard one little boy saying, Daddy, how do they do that? Our tree doesn't dance. That's great.
Everyone having a good time here on Main Street.
And there's another group of folks who are having a good time today, too, Santa's elves. And now that Christmas Day is here, they've earned a little vacation. So let's join them at Walt Disney World's fabulous new water park, Typhoon Lagoon, for a sun, sand, and beach Christmas celebration. Watch.
A-T-I-O-N.
Christmas Day is here.
Our job is done.
We're in the pool.
The weather's warm, but the play is cool. We're on vacation, having lots of fun.
C-A-C-A-T-I-O-N.
A Typhoon Lagoon.
We're gonna grab a bite at the ice cream stand.
Gosh, write love letters in the sand.
Oh,
We're on vacation. Christmas Day is here. B-A-C-A-T-I-O-N.
Look, it's Christmas time.
We'll splash together to where we want to go.
I never looked at the clock. We're gonna hug and kiss, just like this.
And I can't wait to go. We're gonna mash potato to a jukebox too.
Hi behind a red balloon.
We're on vacation.
Gonna have a ball.
Oh, boy!
B-A-C-A-T-I-O-N. We're gonna have it all.
Let's go!
B-A-C-A-T-I-O-N.
Wanna have a ball.
Hopping out your lap into where we wanna be. And never say goodbye. And I can't wait to go. We're gonna mash potato to a jukebox tune.
Hide behind a big blue balloon.
We're on vacation till the start of fall. B-A-C-A-T-I-O-N. We're gonna have a ball. B-A-C-A-T-I-O-N. We're gonna have a ball. Let's go!
Stay tuned for a visit with the Little Mermaid, Flounder, Sebastian, and Ursula the Sea Witch when the Very Merry Christmas Parade continues.
People are always asking me, where's the Yosemite St. Cloud Resort area? Why, we're the best place to stay in Central Florida if you're visiting the Walt Disney World Resort, SeaWorld, Boardwalk and Baseball, or Kennedy Space Center. You'll see Western shows, jousting nights, Florida Gators, live rock and roll music, and water parks. Yosemite St. Cloud is in the middle of everything. So call now for a free brochure. I'm waiting.
National, the official car rental company of Walt Disney World and Disneyland, wish you and your family a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
There's a difference when you're flying.
Where are we going today?
I'm going to Grandma's house.
With someone who shows how much they care.
I'm not going to go anywhere without you.
A smile, a tone of voice, and the willingness to try. When you love to fly, it shows.
We started using Aquafresh when the boys were little.
For Aquafresh, the Reed family.
I've never had a cavity.
My whole life, no cavities.
Plaque is a concern for all of us.
And Aquafresh helps.
I brush with Aquafresh before a date.
So his girlfriend won't sit on the other side of the movie.
Aquafresh fights cavities with fluoride, freshens breath, and helps remove plaque in one complete toothpaste.
Aquafresh works. We all have bright, smiling faces.
Give your family a complete toothpaste. Triple Protection Aquafresh.
The Walt Disney World Very Merry Christmas Parade will continue in a moment.
The pomp, the pageantry, the people, all part of America's New Year's Day celebration. The 101st Tournament of Roses Parade live next Monday on ABC. Tuesday weeknights get even better. Join Night Court at 6 and 6:30, followed by Love Connection at 7 and Family Feud at 7:30, beginning Tuesday on Channel 13.
Presenting a brief profile of the foremost television journalists in America today. We're ABC News, America's choice.
You can break the bank to buy a new car, or you can wait. Because the Blitz is coming.
If you were good all year and still didn't get the gift you wanted, see Mervin's insert in today's paper. Our year-end sale and clearance starts tomorrow at 8 a.m.
The world's greatest circus, the Moscow Circus. Critics rave, spectacular family entertainment. There aren't enough words in the English language to describe the Moscow Circus. Now, in its triumphant return, the Moscow Circus is coming to Las Vegas, January 11th through February 4th, presented as it was meant to be, under a giant circus tent at Bally's on the Strip. Tickets are on sale now at all Ticketron locations, including Tower Records and most Video Time stores, or call to charge. Don't miss the Moscow Circus, under the big top at Bally's, brought to you by American Express, produced by Fay Concerts.
Celebrating a festival of light. Happy Hanukkah from Channel 13.
Come back live to the Very Merry Christmas Parade.
Yes, and here at Disney World, we have mice, we have ducks, and this year we have frogs, the most famous frog of all, Kermit the Frog, and he's going to be taking us on a sleigh ride through the Disney MGM Studios theme park.
But right now, we have a lot more Christmas parade for you, so let's go back down to Main Street and celebrate a Riverboat Christmas. And there it is, coming down Main Street, USA.
Gigantic riverboat. People with some very talented musicians. They're actually students who perform here in the Magic Kingdom during Christmas time.
Duck himself, Donald, along with his lovely lady, Daisy.
What does a famous duck do at a banquet? You suppose the ducks eat the chicken?
Oh, boo.
No turkey for them on Christmas.
I see some country bears coming up to Main Street, right?
Country Christmas time
You know
with
who they are?
Wendell, Liver Lips, and Shaker.
Very good, Alan. Those
My
country
lawyer.
bears, they perform every day in the Magic Kingdom over in Frontierland, called the Country Bear Hoedown.
Now, these are non-hibernating bears, of course.
That's right. When they live in Florida, they just perform all year long because it's always warm here.
And if you watch closely, you'll see scarecrows and cloggers. Country girls all celebrating a country Christmas. Let's look.
They got everybody
Great
dancing down there on the street.
Oh, it must be exhausting. Great parade. We have the best seat in the house.
Yeah,
Hope
we
everything
really
is
do.
well at your house. Stay tuned also because you'll be getting a visit from the big guy himself.
That's right,
Santa Claus.
But right now, we are about to meet the newest girl in a long line of Disney's classic animated female characters, also the people who created her. Her name is Ariel, and she's just a little doll, or should I say, a little mermaid.
I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet.
On this film, I think I grew as an artist more than I have in any film. Just trying to draw the character so she looks pretty. I mean, that's a tough thing just in itself. You know, if you draw her jaw just a little too big, she looks like Jay Leno or something, you know. And then the other side of it was the character was so expressive that we couldn't just go for pretty. We had to go for real.
First, our initial approach to her was something like the fairy tale, in that she was sort of very quiet, shy, strong-willed, but fairly reserved. And then, as we started picturing her in animation, we started pushing her completely sort of in the other direction, and we made her more feisty, strong-willed, more stubborn sort of personality. She argues with her father. She goes off in pursuit of her goal against her father's wishes. She strikes a deal with the sea witch. She puts her own name on the dotted line. She basically makes these conscious choices at various junctures down the path.
In animating Ariel, you get inspiration from a variety of different places. One of the things that we did, we videotaped Jodie Benson singing Part of Your World, and you could really just see what was the most appealing part of her performance. There was her eyes. I mean, she was just believing what she was singing about.
She's just got her own kind of personality. She definitely stands on her own 2 feet, or her own 2 fins, I guess. She's neat. I really like her.
And so we brought Sherry in to act out the movements to Jodie's recording to see what it was we were trying to get in the performance.
For Part of Your World, Glenn, he knew exactly what he wanted. You know, he had it in his mind. He knew what he wanted from the scene, I could tell. And so he told me what to do, and he would show me. Sometimes he would, okay, you're laying on the rock, and you use your arms, you know, and you move up like this, and it's been an important moment for you. And I'd watch him and say, gosh, you're Ariel, you know?
And then she would come up with something totally different and fresh, and you realize that's so much better than I ever could have thought of.
I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty.
So I spent a lot of time looking at these photostats of Sherry and trying to capture that in my drawing. And it's not a thing like you could trace it.
Because that seemed to be a real concern. There's more so than just movement, because obviously they are talented enough to draw a girl moving or a mermaid moving. They really wanted a sense of truth to her.
So you realize, all right, now how do I get that feeling into it? And you started just experimenting, pushing shapes around, exaggerating different parts of the face, till you can capture this feeling that's up there.
I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more.
So I did have a very strong sense of who she was and what she was. She was part animal, so there's an innocence there that goes beyond a human innocence. I thought it's a true wonderment with the world.
When we were making the film, we conceived of it really with ourselves as the audience, and we never thought while we were making it, gee, will the kids understand this or not? We tried to take a simple story and tell it entertainingly with appealing characters, which is sort of the foundation of the classic Disney animated films.
It moves me to see how well their efforts paid off. It's really something very special.
And coming down the street now for a Caribbean Christmas?
Or a Caribbean.
Tomato. That's Ariel herself.
That's Ariel herself right there, the Little Mermaid. Look at Sebastian up there, the nicest crab you'll ever meet. Little flounder. He's so cute. Look at him jump. A jumping fish.
Little Mermaid, a classic already. And what about the lucky prince who won Ariel?
He's over there on the other side, yes, absolutely.
Prince Eric. There's already a Prince Charming, so he would be what? Prince Personable. Prince Gregarious.
Oh, there's Ursula, the sea witch, who made Ariel a real girl, but in exchange for her beautiful voice.
That's a hard bargain.
Can you tell that I've seen this movie many times already?
Remember, kids, never play poker with an octopus, because when they get a great hand, you're dead.
This, of course, was a wonderful story to begin with by Hans Christian Andersen. And people are enjoying it. We'll have more of the Very Merry Christmas Parade live from the Magic Kingdom in Disney World in just a moment.
That is a cute flounder.
Stay right where you are. We'll be back with Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers and Gummy Bears when the Walt Disney World Very Merry Christmas Parade continues.
Cruise line of Walt Disney World brings you the cruise that comes with a Walt Disney World vacation free. 3 full days include hotel, rental car, and admission to it all, with a luxury 4-night cruise to the Bahamas from Central Florida. Ask your travel agent about Premier Cruise Line's Cruise and Walt Disney World Week, the magic vacation combination.
Listen. Seems like only yesterday you were single, sweating through your engineering finals and driving hot cars. Today, you got a new baby, a new home, your first real job, and you're driving a Chevy Corsica. Just because you got a family doesn't mean you got to settle down.
The heartbeat of America.
The cars more Americans depend on.
That's today's Chevrolet.
Coming to Florida? Well, you should know just how close the clear Gulf waters and the sunny blue skies of St. Petersburg, Clearwater, and the Pinellas Suncoast are to your Walt Disney World Resort vacation. Close. Very, very close. For a free brochure, why don't you call 1-800-554-3600?
Since Lindbergh's heroic flight in 1927, Time magazine has chosen a Time Man of the Year. It's been a king and a queen, a statesman and spaceman, a pope and an ayatollah, a Ronnie and a Corey. This year's choice transformed superpower relations, revolutionized Eastern Europe, and is changing the course of history. This week, meet Mikhail Gorbachev, the 1989 Time Man of the Decade.
Make time for time.
What are we waiting for? Let's go! Yeah! Saturday, make way for one fun hour of the Gummy Bears and the new adventures of Winnie the Pooh. You gotta watch.
Welcome back, everybody, to the 1989 Walt Disney Very Merry Christmas Parade. We're coming to you live from the Magic Kingdom in Florida, having a great time, as you can see. Folks here lining Main Street, USA, to enjoy this Very Merry Christmas Parade. And they're from all over the world, right? Yeah, where you from, pal?
Buffalo, New York. Marblehead, Mass.
Marblehead.
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Come along there. And what is your favorite ride here?
Space Mountain, Space Mountain.
Don't you get a little frightened up there?
Yes, but it's great.
All alone in the inky blackness? You never know. And what about your favorite ride?
Space Mountain. I'm fine. How are you doing? I'm from St. Louis, Missouri.
Got a good gang here. Yeah, they're all over the place. How about you? Where are you from?
Ocean City, Maryland.
And what's your favorite ride?
Space Mountain.
Yeah, that seems to be everybody's favorite ride. All right, well, now, keep going. Sure. Yes, ma'am. How are you?
I'm from New Rochelle.
New Rochelle, New York. Yeah, and you?
Hi, Erie, Pennsylvania.
You got a favorite ride here other than Space Mountain?
Big Thunder Mountain.
Any mountain will do. All right now, let's go back to the parade and join those adventurous chipmunks, Chip and Dale, the Rescue Rangers.
Well, thank you, Regis. And look who's riding on the front of the toy factory. It's Gadget, the self-taught mouse inventor who, true to her name, can make practically anything out of practically nothing.
Made a pretty good seat for herself up top there.
Certainly did. Look at that little tiny itty-bitty train pulling.
That was the little engine that could.
That, you better believe it.
And had a hernia in the process.
There's Gadget.
Now that RR, of course, stands for Rest and Relaxation.
No, they're Rescue Rangers, and I hear them back there. And now we see them, little Chip and Dale. Do you know how to tell them apart?
Chip and Dale?
Yes.
Well, Chip is the more organized and pragmatic.
Yes, and Chip also has one tooth, and Dale has two. Oh, look at their little Raggedy Ann. My little Sarah just got a Raggedy Ann doll. And straight from the jungle, the monkeys. That means King Lion is out there. There he is. Mr. and Mrs. Teddy Bear. Is Teddy and Teddy there?
A lot of bears here today, including...
All right, you missed it on the 7 Dwarfs. You can redeem yourself now. Name the gummy bears.
Name the gummy bears. Of course, there was Sneezy and Sloppy and Crummy Gummy. No, that would be Harpo, Chico, Charo, Comet, Cupid, Squeamish, and Bo.
Grammy, Gruffy, Sunny, Tummy, and Zummy, of course.
Yes. And watch out for Mr. Sweet Tooth, or you become a dummy gummy, a yummy gummy.
A yummy gummy.
Donner, Blitzen.
Look at the pretty little doll in the toy factory. Lots of little dolls were presents this Christmas Day.
Lots of toys, of course. That time of year when Dad gathers the kids around the tree and says, "We're broke."
You could give gummy bears to the gummy bears.
The only thing brighter than the costumes and floats, I think, are the faces of those kids watching
and
the
we're at
parade.
Cinderella's castle is up at one end of the main street. Down at the other end is that huge, gigantic Christmas tree that they get out there and decorate every year.
Mm-hmm. Big ladder. Terrific parade today. Hope you had fun.
We're having a terrific time, but just the other day, I had a chance to ride Body Wars, and it's a great new attraction over at Epcot Center's new pavilion, Wonders of Life. And Body Wars is a great ride through the human body.
Yeah, but with all due respect, Joan, of course, you've lost a lot of weight this past, but still you're a size large maybe to go through a human body.
The secret is miniaturization. Watch. Who's going to go in first, huh? It says Wonders of Life. Come on. Wow, what a great place. Look at that. Okay, everybody hold hands. All right, now you guys, we're going to get miniaturized. What does miniaturize mean? That means they're going to make us so tiny that we can actually travel through a human body.
Attention. Miniaturization now commencing. Day 3. Miniaturization has successful
Wow, that was great. What do you say we ride this one again, huh, kids?
Yeah!
Okay.
Well, that's a great trick. Ladies and gentlemen, Joan London miniaturized. How did that feel? Joan? Joan, where are you?
Hi,
Joan?
Alan, I'm
Joan?
down here. Hi.
Honey, I shrunk Joan London. Joan, you said you wanted to lose weight, not height. Come on, come back and be your tall self. Oh, Joan.
What's the matter? I had a great time.
So I'm so glad to see you back, and there will be more great times ahead because we have lots of parade, lots of fun coming up, but don't ever do that again.
That was so much fun, though.
You had me worried sick.
Oh,
You're
I'm
grounded.
sorry.
You are grounded. I'm taking back that nice tie I got you and everything. Oh.
We'll be back.
Next, everybody's favorite amphibian, Kermit the Frog, at the Disney MGM Studios theme park. We'll be right back.
American Express brings a world of unsurpassed service to all our card members. more to spend with no preset limits. Protection for the things you buy. Access to cash when you're far from home. Around the corner or around the world, American Express is always there to give every card member our best personal service. Membership has its privileges.
Walt Disney Pictures presents three friends, Sebastian, Scrabble, and Flounder. They're trying to rescue one Little Mermaid.
Let's go! We got an emergency here!
And now, they're taking off on an incredible journey.
This is wonderful!
And landing in a world of trouble.
I knew that.
It's Disney's all-new, all-fun animated adventure.
My nerves are shot.
And it's only at a theater near you. The Little Mermaid.
I wouldn't miss it.
Rated G. Now playing at a theater near you.
The Walt Disney World Very Merry Christmas Parade will continue in a moment.
Hi, I'm Joan London.
And I'm Charles Gibson.
From all of us here at Good Morning America, our warmest wishes during the holiday season.
Have a happy and healthy New Year.
Silent night.
The Blitz is coming.
You know, Vern, timing is very important. And that's why you should buy your Wilderness Pride Dodge during the last 10 days of the month. That's when they're overstocked. That's when they have to meet their quotas. Now's the time to strike at the soft underbelly of Wilderness Pride Dodge. Salesman, don't worry about the salesman. Any one of us can whip a salesman during the last 10 days. Know what I mean?
Pride Dodge. Wilderness Pride Dodge on West Sahara at Decatur.
Hey, where's the food? How about tacos? Yeah, tacos. Yeah, tacos. Tacos, 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 tacos.
Taco Bell introduces Tacos to Go. Now get our original tacos in a 10-pack for $5.89 or a 6-pack for just $3.54. Packed and ready to go. Anywhere you've got a few hungry friends. Tacos to Go. At this price, it won't take much to keep them quiet.
Celebrating a festival of light. Happy Hanukkah from Channel 13.
The Walt Disney World Very Merry Christmas Parade, brought to you by Premier, the official cruise line of Walt Disney World, with the exclusive cruise and Disney Week, and the Kissimmee St. Cloud Resort Area, for the best room rates outside the gates of the Walt Disney World Vacation Kingdom.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Walt Disney World Very Merry Christmas Parade. Merry Christmas to you and your family. You have family here.
Yes, Michael and the girls will be along later to help us close out the show.
But is there anyone out there?
Yeah, I'd like to say Merry Christmas to my mom, Gladys, out in California, my brother Jeff. Can't be with them.
And
how about your family?
Well, my grandparents, Izzy and Willis Greer, are about as far away as you can get and still receive a TV signal way up in northern Canada. So especially.
And your boys just went back out to California. So.
My boys are stuffing turkeys right now.
But we are coming to you today live from the Magic Kingdom in Florida. We've had a great time so far. There's, of course, lots more parade coming your way.
And we'll be visiting Disneyland with my personal favorite
your other family.
TV wife, yes, Mrs. Seaver, Growing Pains, lovely and talented Joanna Kearns, also Family Ties, Mark Price, Major Dad's Whitney Kershaw. That's for a Disneyland Christmas celebration. But right now, more music on Main Street. I can hear it. Let's go down and join you.
Yep, they're there. The Fighting Wildcats Marching Band from Bethune-Cookman College in Daytona Beach, Florida.
The Fighting Wildcats performing under the direction of their musical director, Harold Bray.
Let's listen.
that street.
The lovable pooch, Pluto. I guess if a dog is a man's best friend, then Pluto is a mouse's best friend. He's always loyal to Mickey and Minnie.
You got that toy train chugging along behind him.
He's got his bone in his hand, but his real reward would be a hug from Mickey.
How would that be?
Who's back there? Oh, I can tell by the ears flopping.
I'm sorry, I don't do rabbits, but Roger's here.
That's pretty good.
Trainer really goes to love and smoke that blows, and I'm on wood.
And look who's driving there. It's Goofy.
I wish he'd use 2 hands conducting that train.
Well, he's always bumbling his way in and out of situations, but he seems to be keeping it in tow there.
I ride a train that goes like that.
Hi, Raj. Merry Christmas. Hey, get those clowns off the parade route.
All right, this silly group of clowns is actually comprised of, once again, student musicians. And as you know, Alan, many kids get their first taste of performing in front of guests, you know, right here at Walt Disney World.
I hope their families back home can recognize them under that makeup. Hi, Mom.
She found someone out there in the audience. Uh-oh.
A little bit of that audience participation.
They've got people up off the streets dancing this morning. Oh, big toy blocks there.
Toy blocks coming down the street. Size of a city block. Big toy block.
We've got a very special guest, though, that I know a lot of you have been waiting for, and that is Kermit the Frog, a new face in the Disney family, but a very old friend, of course, to all of us who either grew up on Sesame Street or whose children did, like mine.
Kermit and his Muppet friends will be making their home here, beginning this summer over at Disney MGM Studios theme park. There'll be a fabulous stage show and parade, and later, a 3D Muppet movie. So let's visit Kermit there for a Christmas sleigh ride.
Wow, what a neat place to be at Christmas, the Disney MGM Studios. You know, I have a feeling this is not the regular studio tram. Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, tingling, too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling, yoo-hoo. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
Giddy up, let's go. Let's look at the show. We're riding in a wonderland of snow.
Giddy up, it's grand, just holding your hand.
We're riding along with the song of a wintry fairyland.
Our cheeks are nice and rosy and comfy, cozy are we. We're snuggled up together like 2 birds of a feather should be. Let's take that road before us and sing a chorus or two. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
Come on, we're going for a sleigh ride.
Yeah.
Christmas time is here again. Come on, we're going for a sleigh ride. To spread good cheer again. From the top of the chimney to the top of the wall. Dash away, dash away, dash away all.
Isn't this great? You know, I can't think of a better way to celebrate Christmas. A sleigh ride with 2 beautiful girls. All it's missing is the snow. Wait a second. This is a movie studio, right? Down here, they can make dreams come true.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas,
just like the ones I used to know,
where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas,
with every Christmas card I write.
may your day
We'll be back in a moment with a coast-to-coast Christmas celebration from Disneyland in California.
People are always asking me, where's the Kissimmee St. Cloud Resort area? Can you believe it? Why, we're the best place to stay in Central Florida. If you're visiting the Walt Disney World Resort, SeaWorld, Boardwalk and Baseball, or Kennedy Space Center. And that's just the start of the fun. In Little Darling's Rock and Roll Palace, you can rock the night away with 50 stars live on stage. Cheerful nights, jousting on horseback, and enjoy the feast at medieval times. Join the troops for some Western food, fun, and shopping up for liberty. Even come face to face with some real gators at the Gatorland Zoo. At Watermania, pool out in Florida's largest wave pool. Would I kid you? Kissimmee St. Cloud is in the middle of everything, with thousands of hotel rooms and campsites. What more could you want? Except a free brochure, right? So call now. I'm waiting.
The official cruise line of Walt Disney World brings you the cruise that comes with a Walt Disney World vacation free. 3 full days include hotel, rental car, and admission to it all, with a luxury 4-night cruise to the Bahamas from Central Florida. Ask your travel agent about Premier Cruise Line's Cruise and Walt Disney World Week, the magic vacation combination.
National, the official car rental company of Walt Disney World and Disneyland, wish you and your family a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Welcome back to the very Merry Christmas Parade. We are here at Walt Disney World, but in just a few minutes we're going to be heading to California for a Disneyland Christmas extravaganza.
That's right. Lots more parade coming up here in the Magic Kingdom, including a Christmas Day appearance by Santa Claus, of course, and a visit with the Mouseketeers.
Now, right now, Disneyland is about to enjoy their biggest birthday celebration ever with an all-new parade called Party Gras, plus prizes galore for all the lucky guests. So beginning January 1st, everyone's invited to join the fun. And let's turn now to Disneyland in California, where all the Disney magic began almost 35 years ago, and see their Christmas celebration.
Yes, you're going to be hosted there by my very favorite TV wife, my only TV wife,
That's
Joanna
right.
Kearns from Growing Pains. She's there just 3,000 miles away, separated on Christmas morning. But Merry Christmas to you, Joanna.
Merry Christmas, Joanna.
Thanks, Joan, and thank you, Alan, and a very Merry Christmas to all of you at home. It's beautiful here at Disneyland in California, and I couldn't think of a more wonderful place to spend my Christmas. Disneyland has a very special birthday coming up, you know. And to help us celebrate, here's Major Dad's Whitney Kershaw.
35 years
What started as a dream with one man's wish upon a star now keeps the whole world always dreaming. Just leave your cares outside the gate. Come on in and celebrate. Soon the kid in you is singing. Come on, celebrate Disneyland. 35 years young. Join in, don't hesitate. Clap your hands. Come and join the party and celebrate. Can you feel the magic? Excitement in the air. Everywhere you turn, you'll find surprises. Disneyland is reaching out its hand to all of us across this land. Together we can watch that star keep rising. Oh, come on, celebrate Disneyland. 35 years young. Join in, don't hesitate. Clap your hands. Come and join the party and celebrate. Everybody's looking forward, anticipation's high. Here come the 90s, don't let them pass you by. The future's here at Disneyland, the biggest celebration. Disneyland, 35 years young. Join in, don't hesitate, clap your
nearly 35 years, guests from all over the world have been enjoying this park's special kind of magic. And 1990 is the biggest year for Disneyland yet. The holidays really are special here with festive decorations everywhere. And in Town Square, there's a beautiful 50-foot Christmas tree. It really puts you in the holiday spirit. Let's go down to Main Street and join my co-host. He's a busy, talented man around town. He's got an ABC afternoon special coming up in January, and he's the star of the new Teen Win Loser Draw on the Disney Channel. But you know him best as Skippy from Family Ties, Mark Price. Hi, Mark. Is everyone having a good time?
Are we having a good time, Joanna? That is an understatement. Guys, what kind of time are we having? We're having a time here on Main Street, USA, waiting for the parade to begin. The tension is building. And you know what I'm going to do here? These people don't even know it. I'm going to sneak off before the park even opens, and I am going to ride Splash Mountain first. I'm going to be the first person. That is cool, isn't it? Have you guys ridden Splash Mountain? What was your favorite part?
When the bear had a honey bee on his head and all the bees on his head.
And then you go like that?
Keep going until finally you go up this huge hill, and then you see vultures, and then you go down like that.
I gotta check this out. Here, hold on.
Now back to you, Joanna.
Well, looks like I've got a new partner. Better watch out, Mark. Christmas at Disneyland is a family tradition for most of us in Southern California. And as a matter of fact, my daughter Ashley is enjoying Disneyland today while I work. Now, how does she always get to do that? Well, I hear the sounds of a marching band, and that could mean only one thing. Disneyland's Very Merry Christmas Parade has stepped off and is making its way toward Main Street. Back with us for a second straight year is the University of Southern California Trojan Marching Band. This award-winning band, under the direction of Dr. Arthur C. Bartner, has performed all over the world. Members, they nearly fill the entire length of Disneyland Main Street. And following a marching band, what could be more suitable than marching elephants? It's Colonel Hattie and the Dawn Patrol, of course, from the Jungle Book. That's quite a dancer. And in front are Mowgli, the lost boy of the jungle, and Baloo the bear. Based on Rudyard Kipling's stories of India, Jungle Book brings some pretty remarkable characters to life. These don't look like very ferocious hunters to me. They're having too good a time out there. Well, let's not forget King Louie and his monkey subjects. I wonder if he has trouble buying shirts. With arms like that, he must be hard to fit. Oh, I know, Alan, I probably shocked you with my singing, but it's become something of a joke on the Growing Pain set. But that song is the theme song of the Chimney Sweeps Everywhere, at least the sweeps from Mary Poppins, one of my favorite movies. Imagine those sweeps dancing on your roof. Now let's take a break from our parade on Main Street and see what Mark Price is up to at Splash Mountain. Mark?
Neil Armstrong was the first person to walk on the moon. I, Mark Price, am going to be the first person to ride Splash Mountain today. Oh, no! Well, here goes. One small step for a man, one giant step to get out of the way!
like Mark's about to take a plunge, our parade from Disneyland is off and running, and there's still more to come, including a sneak peek at some exciting new plans for the biggest party in the history of Disneyland as the Magic Kingdom turns 35 years old. All of this when we return.
Coming up next, Peter Pan, Wendy, and Alice in Wonderland, when the Very Merry Christmas Parade continues.
Welcome to Lumina Sedan. It has been designed with care for you and yours. With rear doors that open wide, plenty of room for the family to enjoy. And even Scotchgard fabric protector comes standard. The family Lumina Sedan. When it comes to new ideas, nobody's winning like.
Why is grapefruit juice like the Florida sun? Well, grapefruit juice isn't a red-hot fireball in the sky, but it will brighten up your day and put a sparkle in your eye. And while it's true that Florida grapefruit juice won't give you a tan on the outside, its cool, refreshing taste will make you glow on the inside. So, for the perfect refreshment anytime, let the sun go down, and be sure to stock up on the delicious taste of 100% pure Florida grapefruit juice.
You know what I like best about tap dancing? Not the legs. And I can practice on linoleum. After Mom picks me up from tap lessons, I keep her company while she makes dinner. Tap dancing makes you very hungry, especially for burgers and Ora-Ida tater tots. Life would be perfect if I could eat tater tots every day and the whole world was covered with linoleum.
Yeah, I'll call you back.
When the diagnosis is minor sore throat pain, the physician's desk reference lists maximum strength Sucrets for soothing and aesthetic relief.
Feels better.
Sucrets, soothing medicine for sore throat pain.
If you took Alka-Seltzer Plus for your sneezing and congestion, there's something you should know. Contact maximum strength caplets work twice as long.
Gesundheit.
Until there's a cure, there's contact.
Everyone's watching ABC Sports on Christmas Day. First, a holiday tradition. Top-colored seniors team up for the Kelly Tire Blue-Gray All-Star Football Classic. Then it's off to the islands as Michigan State and award-winning linebacker Percy Snow tackle Hawaii in the Eagle Aloha Bowl. And later, it's the season finale of ABC's Monday Night Football. Boomer Esiason and the Cincinnati Bengals pay a holiday visit to Herschel Walker and the Minnesota Vikings. 3 special presents ready to be opened today on ABC Sports.
Hi, and welcome back. And it's exciting to see people from all over the world spending their Christmas at Disneyland. And for some, it's a family tradition year after year. And as Disneyland approaches its 35th birthday, plans are already afoot for a year-long celebration. There's new entertainment throughout the park and a special new parade called Party Gras, which is Disneyland's biggest parade in 35 years. And when I say big, I mean Disneyland big. We've been real sneaky with our cameras, and we have a little surprise for Mark Price.
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity. Oh my gosh! It's just a bird! It's a dog! It's Pluto!
Right you are, Mark. That is one big dog. Towering 40 feet over Main Street, Pluto the pup is just one of the Disney family who will be part of the big celebration next year. Owing its origins to New Orleans' famed Mardi Gras celebration, Disneyland's newest parade presents all the color, flash, and movement you would expect from such revelry.
Whistle while you work. Put on that grin and start right in to whistle loud and long. Just hum a merry tune. Just do your best and take a rest and sing.
Joanne, it's official now. The Party Gras Parade is a colossal event. It's overwhelming. It's humongous. It's gigantic. It's elephantine. That's what it is. It's big.
We've got a couple more 35th anniversary surprises for you, but first, let's get back to the Very Merry Christmas Parade. And away we go into Never Never Land with Peter Pan. There's Wendy and the Lost Boys and Michael and John. Aren't they cute? Peter Pan, as we all know, is the delightful story of a young boy who refuses to grow up. Now, I've known a few of those. Look out, Captain Hook! Look out, that crocodile has a taste for pirates. Keep rowing, Mr. Smee. If you listen closely, you just might hear the clock that Captain Hook threw into the crocodile's mouth. Can you hear it? There it is. Watch out, Peter. Those swashbuckling pirates are after you. But I'm not worried. I know Peter Pan can handle it. Oops, there he goes over the top. Ah! See, he's tied them all up single-handedly. Looks like we're off to Wonderland, and see, we're being greeted by Her Royal Highness herself, the Queen of Hearts, and her playing card henchmen. This is a woman with a great sense of humor. Look at that smile. My favorite thing about the Queen is her croquet mallet, because if you look very closely, the mallet is actually a flamingo. Off with his head, he's saying. Now, right behind the Queen there, you will see white roses. Now, if I remember correctly, the Queen of Hearts ordered them painted red. What a job that must have been. We've all been invited to a mad tea party with Alice, the March Hare, and of course, the Mad Hatter. And behind Alice, we see tiger lilies and snapdragons. Where but in Wonderland will you find a pipe-smoking caterpillar? Oh, Mr. Caterpillar, don't you know that smoking is hazardous to your health? Look at those butterflies. Aren't they beautiful? You know, the caterpillar looks a little bit like a snob to me. I hope all of you at home are enjoying the parade at Disneyland as much as I am. And there's more to come when we return.
We'll be back with more fun, including dancing hippos and giant ostriches, when the Very Merry Christmas Parade continues.
Behind every American Express card is a tradition of world service. Freedom to spend with no preset limits. Automatic protection for everything you buy. Access to cash when you're far from home. American Express is always there to provide our best personal service to every card member, around the corner or around the world. Membership has its privileges.
Cruise line of Walt Disney World brings you the cruise that comes with a Walt Disney World vacation free. 3 full days include hotel, rental car, and admission to it all, with a luxury 4-night cruise to the Bahamas from Central Florida. Ask your travel agent about Premier Cruise Line's Cruise and Walt Disney World Week, the magic vacation combination.
With Eckerd Ultra Lab 35, you get the best 35mm prints, sleeved negatives, a portfolio case, and one great big extra, prints, 30% larger.
Eckerd Ultra Lab 35. Nothing looks better.
I hate it when this happens. With Eckerd System 2, you not only get the finest photo processing available, you get something twice as good. Twice the prints. One to keep and one to share.
Eckerd Photo Processing. Nothing looks better.
I think I'm putting on weight. No, I'm not.
Where's the one place in Orlando where the forecast calls for bright, sunny skies with occasional showers? Some of the snacks you can buy at SeaWorld are so good, you'll want to share them with a friend. Visit our dolphin feeding pool.
The Walt Disney World Very Merry Christmas Parade will continue in a moment. Tuesday.
How's my little honey bunny?
A holiday fantasy on Who's the Boss. Then
I should ask her to wait for me now, just until I get out of junior high school. Then we can get married.
Terry?
The Wonder Years.
Have sunrise? You want to go resting tomorrow?
Tuesday.
Tuesday, weeknights get even better. Join Night Court at 6 and 6:30, followed by Love Connection at 7 and Family Feud at 7:30, beginning Tuesday on Channel 13.
The staff and management of Taco Bell would like to wish everyone happy holidays.
You can break the bank to buy a new car, or you can wait. Because the Blitz is coming.
Holidays are for family. A time to help those less fortunate.
A time to remember friends near and far.
A time for the Tannenbaum. A time to give thanks.
Happy holidays from Channel 13.
Hello, I'm Nathan Tannenbaum. You know, the holidays are joyous and festive times, but they can also be stressful, hectic, and for some people, even depressing. That's why Charter Hospital and Channel 13 have put together this brochure of helpful holiday hints. Everything from prioritizing your holiday activities to combating stress, depression, even loneliness. For your copy, stop by or call Channel 13 or Charter Hospital. And happy holidays to you. Celebrating a festival of light. Happy Hanukkah from Channel 13.
Back to the parade. If dancing hippos, ostriches, and crocodiles are your fancy, you're probably a fan of the film Fantasia. Not only is 1990 an important year for Disneyland, but it's a big one for this famous animated feature. It's hard to believe that next year Fantasia will be 50 years old. Based on 7 pieces of classical music, Fantasia was the first motion picture to record in stereophonic sound. Quite an innovation for 1940. And with skating snowflakes and snow people, I can see our parade has reached its finale. Disney's Very Merry Christmas Parade has thrilled millions of guests and become a Southern California tradition since its beginning in 1955. It's one of Disneyland's most special parades, bringing to life the fantasy of Disney characters from the classic animated films. And there they are, the famous skating penguins having a great time on their very own Disney-styled skating rink. Disneyland has a very special birthday coming up, you know. In 1990, Disneyland will be 35 years old, and I feel right at home here. Now, you may not know this, Alan, but I performed here at Disneyland early on in my career. Now, the show was called The Great American Music Machine, and I was a backup dancer for great groups like the Temptations and the Righteous Brothers. But the most wonderful memory I have is of my costume, which was baby blue satin bell-bottoms and a rainbow-colored afro wig. Now, what a memory that is. Now, a lot of people have fond recollection of Disneyland over the years, and I am one of them. It's truly a land of a million memories.
Welcome. Guess you all know this little fella here. It's an old partnership. Mickey and I started out the first time many, many years ago. We've had a lot of our dreams come true. Now we want you to share with us our latest and greatest dream. That's it, right here. Disneyland. I felt that there should be something here, some kind of an amusement enterprise deal where the parents and the children could have fun together. Never lose sight of one thing, that it was all started by a mouse.
35 years of dreams coming true. Happy birthday, Disneyland.
Well, Mark, it's been great, but you know what time it is now?
Yes, it's time to get Whitney Kershaw's phone number. No, I'm sorry.
No.
It's time to party at Disneyland! Come on, celebrate Disneyland!
Mark, that's next year. Right now, it's time to go back to Joan London and my dear friend Alan Thicke for more Christmas fun at Walt Disney World.
Well, let's not leave out Regis.
Oh, yes, hi, Regis.
All right, everybody, from all of us here.
Merry Christmas from Disneyland! Yeah! Bye, Alan! Merry Christmas.
Stay tuned for lots more Christmas fun, including a visit with the Mouseketeers, when the Walt Disney World Very Merry Christmas Parade continues.
National, the official car rental company of Walt Disney World and Disneyland, wish you and your family a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
McDonald's Happy Meals now feature a funny fry friend in disguise to sneak up and take your fries.
No way.
Look, a space zombie.
What space zombie?
Enjoy a Happy Meal with your kid at McDonald's.
Give me back my fries.
The high spirits of '89 captured in People's year-end double issue, featuring the 25 most intriguing people of the year, plus what to wear to court, some unforgettable all-time greats, and much, much more in this big year-end double issue of People.
Every so often, a special movie comes along. A movie so unique, critics everywhere rave about it. This holiday season, that movie is The Little Mermaid. It's an instant classic with some of the best musical numbers ever, says Good Morning America. A certified stunner, rates Time magazine. Ingeniously tailored to be as appealing to adults as it will be to children, claims the New York Times. And Siskel and Ebert give 2 thumbs up. Walt Disney Pictures' The Little Mermaid, rated G. Now playing at a theater near you.
Thursday, it's showtime, when America's favorite skaters are joined by 2 of television's hottest young stars and their special guests in an all-new family spectacular, Icecapades, with Jason Bateman and Alyssa Milano, Thursday.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 1989 Walt Disney World Very Merry Christmas Parade, live from the Magic Kingdom in Florida. It looked like Joanna and Mark and Whitney were having a great time out there in Disneyland.
Oh, yes, but we have plenty more here. We got the big finale coming up with Santa Claus himself, so you better watch out and you better stay tuned and don't even go to the refrigerator and have a glass of milk.
A Christmas rendition.
Reindeer and the whole 9 yards.
From Alan Thicke. We want to introduce you right now, though, to some very talented kids, not the one that's next to me. The Mouseketeers from the Disney Channel's Mickey Mouse Club.
Oh, yes. I remember the Mickey Mouse Club. Love those. And Mouseketeers never age. Did you know that?
Yeah, but this is a whole new group of kids. Over 5,000 kids from all over the country auditioned for just 14 spots. So this is really the creme de la creme.
Yes, and they have special talents. They sing and they dance, they act. Some of them even juggle. But mostly they all look young like Mickey. It's the Dick Clark Club.
I took my girls over to a taping of the show, and they really had a good time. And this is a terrific, rousing Christmas rendition in the streets. Let's listen.
Dude in the red shirt. Yeah. Oh, the one with the ho-ho-ho and the flying red flag. I like that guy. You know how, but he is all right. As a matter of fact, he's coming down the chimney tonight. Tonight? So you better watch out. And you better be good. Yes, because he is watching everybody in the neighborhood. You know what I mean? Do you fellas know why? Why? Because Santa Claus is coming to town, and he is not messing around. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're away. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Through the years, we all will be together. If the fates allow, hang a shining star upon the highest and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Hear what I hear, said the King to his people everywhere. Listen to what I say, peace and people everywhere. Listen to what I say, the child of a child, sleeping in the night, he will bring us goodness and light. He will bring us goodness and light. Yes, he will bring us goodness and
Bravo, bravo.
What talented
What a
kids.
terrific
Thank you,
group.
Mouseketeers.
As good as ever.
You bet. Here come the toy soldiers from Babes in Toyland.
32 of them there are. Actually, 16 in the regular marching corps and 16 in the band. The March of the Wooden Soldiers.
Babes in Toyland was first released at Christmas time in 1961, and it starred Ray Bolger and that very famous Mouseketeer, Alan. Who
I bet I know. That would be Annette.
Yes, Annette Funicello.
When I was a boy, she was the main reason we all wanted to be a man.
That's right. Did you have a crush?
I had a major, yes. Everybody kind of did.
Well, every red-blooded boy in America, I think, was in love with Annette. And, of course, every kid in America is in love with Santa Claus, and he's going to be coming up next.
Oh, yeah. So you better stay tuned, and you better look out, and you better... Right in step, and the beautiful Florida sunshine bouncing off those toy soldiers' uniforms.
And lest anyone think that they are just marching to music, the toy soldiers are actually playing the horns.
Stop
and the
it.
drums. No, yes, they really are.
Oh, you better keep playing, and you better keep playing. You know what's kind of sad about today? It's the end of the Christmas Carol season.
Oh, I know.
Look forward to those every year, and then they're gone.
And as the temperature is rising down here in Florida, you can see people are peeling off the coats and the scarves.
Those people from Buffalo. They brought a suitcase to the parade.
Oh, look at all the little Santa hats. And once again, this is for our everyone who's watched this parade over the years. This is the 7th Christmas parade that we've done down here. And this is a brand new parade, 2 dozen floats this year. And of course, appearances once again by all the Disney favorites, including the toy soldiers. I think I saw some toy blocks back there, too.
I saw a duck hat. I saw some toy blocks.
And we'll be back with lots more of the 1989 Walt Disney World Very Merry Christmas Parade in just a moment, so stay tuned.
Coming up next, a spectacular Christmas finale, including a visit with Santa Claus, when the Walt Disney World Very Merry Christmas Parade continues.
The official cruise line of Walt Disney World brings you the cruise that comes with a Walt Disney World vacation free. 3 full days include hotel, rental car, and admission to it all, with a luxury 4-night cruise to the Bahamas from Central Florida. Ask your travel agent about Premier Cruise Line's Cruise and Walt Disney World Week, the magic vacation combination.
People are always asking me, where's the Kissimmee St. Cloud Resort area? Why, we're the best place to stay in Central Florida if you're visiting the Walt Disney World Resort, SeaWorld, Boardwalk and Baseball, or Kennedy Space Center. You'll see Western shows, jousting nights, Florida Gators, live rock and roll music, and water parks. Kissimmee St. Cloud is in the middle of everything. So call now for a free brochure. I'm waiting.
There are new ways to move you. The Lumina APV takes you to the future today. The Lumina Sedan gives you room to grow into tomorrow. And the Lumina Coupe puts you in a new dimension of performance. And each treats you and yours to a host of thoughtful features. Meet the new Lumina family from today's Chevrolet. 3 new ideas for the family that prove nobody's winning like.
The heartbeat of America. That's today's Chevrolet.
Deja vu.
You just bought that.
Somebody stole it.
I set down the package to help Megan, and when I turned around, it was gone.
Is it gone, Daddy?
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Didn't you use American Express?
You mean that's it? It's automatic?
Whatever you buy with the American Express card is covered, Mr. Wilcox. Even gifts.
Oh, we were counting on that.
Lost, stolen, or damaged, having a way to protect the things you buy.
Welcome back live to the grand finale of the Very Merry Christmas Parade. This is the moment that everyone has been waiting for.
Yes, my rap version of the Little Drummer Boy.
No, it's because Santa's on his way. Santa's on his way.
Here, yes.
But first, we've got dancing Christmas trees, gingerbread men, even an appearance by Mrs. Claus. She has to have a lot of patience this time of year.
Oh, we have to. Let's get down to Main Street then for the spectacular finale of this Very Merry Christmas Parade.
You got a sweet tooth, Alan?
Oh, you know, with those big candy canes at this time of year. If it weren't for candy, of course, dentists wouldn't have condos, though.
Well, no condo here. This is a yummy gingerbread house coming down Main Street. And a very important person lives there, Santa Claus. So who's out front there? Mrs. Claus.
Happy to have Santa home for another year. She snuck a cookie, I'm sure.
I think you're right. I think she's sneaking the cookies
Well,
out that bowl.
she had the recipe. She knows how good they are. Surrounded by the Christmas elves. I guess I Elvis Presley. I'm sorry. It's Christmas. We have to be charitable. Claus.
Behind every good man is a good woman, right? And there's Mrs. Claus. Didn't you see that? So she had on Mickey Mouse earmuffs.
Those ears.
Those are mouses. Here are the rocking horses.
Watch closely and you'll see many of your favorite characters.
Oh, here comes the whole Robin Hood crew.
Maid Marian.
Robin Hood, of course, stole from the rich to give to the poor.
Yes.
Here are the 3 little pigs. The 3 little pigs. Can you name them?
Can I name the 3 little pigs? Sleepy, Weepy, Creepy.
No, Piper, Fiddler,
Winnie,
Practical.
Millie, Vanilli, and Chuck. Pfeiffer Pig was one.
Pfeiffer,
and
yes.
Practical Pig, he would have been the one who built the brick house.
That's right. And those are some relatives of Donald's in there. That's Gladstone Gander and Grandma Duck.
And the dancing Christmas trees. Along with a huge gingerbread. Look at that.
There. The biggest gingerbread menu I've ever seen.
Baked by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Did you know it was the very first Christmas tree in 1605 in Strasbourg, Germany, that they started the tradition of all the decorations on it?
That's an obscure fact.
Yeah.
Okay, when was the second one then?
The next day.
That's super trivial. Wave at the ducks. Ducks for days, and then, oh, look at them.
Oh, look at the faces on the children when all these characters come down the street.
For parents, I think it makes the whole trip worthwhile. If you're coming all the way from Winnipeg to Florida, to get your little girl out there on the sidewalk, and see her face light up at the sight of this wonderful parade. Makes a Merry Christmas for everybody.
Makes all the books and today all the videotapes come to life.
Yeah.
Christmas Day.
A little assembly required, they always said.
Christmas Day is always filled with a lot of magic and joy, Alan.
Yes, and mystery, of course.
That's right. Mystery about the man in that red and white suit, Santa Claus.
Well, Kermit has the story behind the Claus man. Take it away, Kermit.
Okay, thank you very much, Alan. Now, we do have some Santa Claus experts down here on the street, and we're going to ask a few questions about Santa Claus because these guys know about him more than anybody, you know? Tell me now, do you guys know what Santa Claus looks like?
Yeah!
Okay, and what does he look like?
White beard and he's red suit.
The red suit, yeah, all that stuff. What's that, Jill?
He has a white beard.
He's got a hat on top of his head, and he's got a white beard. Hey, did you guys see Santa? Did Santa Claus come and bring you presents this morning?
Yeah!
Really? Oh, boy. Okay.
I got toes here.
What?
I got toes here.
Did you really? That was a present this morning?
Yeah.
Hey, you guys know the names of Santa Claus's reindeer?
Yeah!
Okay, well, name some reindeer.
Rudolph.
Rudolph.
Thunder, Vixen.
Thunder. Charlie, is that one of the reindeer?
Comet.
Charlie is not one of the reindeer, no. What?
Comet. Charlie.
No, okay.
Cupid.
Cupid, yeah, that's it.
I have some Barbie. Comet.
Yeah, you got a Barbie too?
Comet.
Yeah. No, Barbie is not one of the reindeer. Anyhow, I think we do have some wonderful experts on Santa Claus, so back to you.
Thank you, Kermit. Thanks, kids. Dancing reindeer are here. That means Santa Claus can't be far behind.
Can you name the reindeer, Alan?
The reindeer, that would be Rocky, Muffy, Cutie.
Right. I see Rudolph there with the red nose.
Have you been naughty or nice this year? I'm kind of hoping that Santa has me on a list that's somewhere in between. Maybe just nice with flurries of naughtiness, maybe. It's tough to get into that nice category for a whole year at a time. There are the Glockenspiel girls.
They're called the Glock girls because, of course, their instruments are called Glockenspiels. That's a fun word to say, Glockenspiels.
So that you have Glocky, Rocky,
down there.
and
Hi,
Regis.
Reg. How you doing, Reg?
Hi, Joan. How you doing?
Great.
I got it right up here, Santa Claus.
Oh,
yeah, he just got back, traveling all night, but he still found time to come here to Disney World. I'm going to try to get... Hey, Santa Claus! Hey, Santa Claus! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas to you, Regis.
And next year, Santa, I want what Alan Vick got this year.
Well, I'll do my best for you, Regis,
all
my
right,
friend.
he says he'll do his best, but who knows? I ask every year to give me what Alan Vick got the year before. How are you? Anyway, it's a lovely setting down here. Santa Claus is up there. What could be better than this on Christmas morning here at Disney World?
Hello, everyone.
Now back to you, Alan.
Have you been enjoying?
That's what we've been waiting for, the appearance by Santa Claus, who's got to be one mighty tired gentleman this morning.
Well, it's been a busy year for him, and but he's looking good. He wasn't on that Joan London diet, it doesn't look like.
He's been a little busy. Going all around the world, of course, we have people watching this program this morning from, I don't know how many countries all over the world. Send our warmest Christmas wishes to them.
Santa could just satellite himself up here.
That's right. It's going to be a lot easier. There, look at all the folks in the crowd.
Certainly part of the magic of Christmas for all the boys and girls. That's what Santa Claus represents. The magic of Disney World has gotten to us once again, hasn't it?
You better believe it.
I've loved it.
We should say thank you to Regis, who's been down on the street all day. And, of course, thank you, Santa Claus.
And a real Merry Christmas to not only Santa and Regis, but to all of you folks at home. We hope you have a wonderful holiday season, a wonderful 1990, and a great decade for that matter.
You bet. And, you know, Epcot Center's showcase stands as a symbol here in Disney World of international understanding. And here, then, Christmas wishes from all around the world, starting with President Bush.
Good morning, and a Merry Christmas to everyone watching the wonderful World of Disney Parade. Barbara and the whole Bush family join me in sending our warmest Christmas wishes on this very special morning. I've long felt that Christmas is the most wonderful time of the year, a time of quiet fires warming a house, candlelight, and gloriously decorated Christmas trees. And it's also a time for family and friends to gather and rejoice in all the blessings we enjoy here at home. But Christmas is also a time to count the blessings closer to home and right across the table. As we share this day with our loved ones, as we see the sparkle in our children's and grandchildren's eyes and gather around the tree, let's remember that our family is the true blessing we celebrate this Christmas. And as we celebrate, let's make sure to remember those less fortunate. Reach out to those neighbors in your community who may need a hand this holiday season. Not only will their lives be enriched, but so will yours. Barbara joins me in sending a Merry Christmas to everyone. Thank you, and God bless each and every one of you on this special day.
Season's greetings, joyeuse fête. On behalf of all Canadians, as friends and neighbors, I'd like to wish you peace and joy on this holiday season and throughout the new year.
Today, people in Italy, in the United States, and all over the world are joining together in a common celebration of Christmas, thus renewing its perennial message of brotherhood and goodwill.
We are all part of one world, and the coming year may become closer to living together on it in peace. This is a special wish from Germany. Merry Christmas, Fröhliche Weihnacht.
On this joyous occasion of ringing out the old year and ringing in the new, I would like to express, on behalf of the Chinese people, our warmest congratulations and best wishes to the people of the world.
Happy Christmas to all of you. We are very much looking forward to the idea of greeting Disney and Mickey in France soon. Joyeux Noël.
Hello to everyone all over the world. Ever since the Christmas tradition was first introduced into Japan, it has been widely held custom to enjoy the Christmas spirit throughout our nation. We share your aspiration for peace and prosperity in the world.
What a great parade. We hope that you've enjoyed watching it as much as we have. For my family, Jamie and Lindsay and Sarah and Michael, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody. And for Mickey and Minnie and me, thank you for joining us today. We've had a great time.
And you ever notice by the time that Joan and Michael get all their kids out here, there's no room for ours.
Less and less every year.
And we can't forget Kermit, too.
Yeah, hi, Kermit.
To Brendan and Robin behind the camera there. Love you. Merry Christmas to everybody, in fact.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
The Walt Disney World Very Merry Christmas Parade, brought to you by the Kissimmee St. Cloud Resort Area, for the best room rates outside the gates of the Walt Disney World Vacation Kingdom. And Premier, the official cruise line of Walt Disney World, with the exclusive cruise and Disney Week. Air transportation for the Walt Disney World Very Merry Christmas Parade cast provided by Delta Airlines, the official airline of Walt Disney World. Delta loves to fly, and it shows. Talent accommodations provided by the many Walt Disney World Resort hotels. There's only one thing better than visiting the Walt Disney World Resort: staying there. Now, from the Walt Disney World family to yours, this is Dick Tufeld wishing you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. The preceding program was sponsored by the Walt Disney Company.
Hello, I'm Winnie the Pooh, with Tigger, Rabbit, Piglet, and Roo. Saying happy holidays from us to you.